What's going on, everybody? It's your boy to give you guys a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL. Alright. Y'all know we didn't get one. We didn't get an episode last week, so yeah. I'm really not gonna talk about the whole scrap case because I really don't give two fucks. Just gonna be completely honest with you guys. You got Tiara putting her children in a van. Yeah, she's walking down the street. Now, I'm trying to figure out who's driving the van, where the kids going. I'm assuming they're going with the mama. Why you ain't got no car? You walking down the street? I don't know. Somebody fill in the blanks for me there. You got the girls talking about, I guess their perspectives on being with him. Don't know about to give two fucks. Then you have Scrap, and that's what I hate when motherfuckers do this. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Because I see it in my profession where it's like when a motherfucker get in trouble, they want to use their family as leverage to either get them out of shit or to reduce shit. My whole thing is this. You agreed to trafficking for the amount, it's not like you had a dime bag on you, motherfucker. You was trafficking. And you sit here saying, oh, I have 2 kids and I'm a good father. On some real shit, I would keep it 1,000 with y'all. If I was judge, I would have made it clear. I don't give a fuck how good a father you are, and I don't give a fuck how many kids you have. And if you were being a good father, this wouldn't have been an issue. Now, if it was one of those where he's slinging to take care of his kid, hey, I'm that motherfucker. Would be honest and tell me that shit right there. I was slinging trying to take care of my motherfucking kids. You feel me? But he gets 20 years. But 5 of those is gonna be, behind bars. The other 15 is gonna be, on probation, granted. On some real shit, hey, praying he don't fuck up when he get out. Well, we already know he got locked up, and I think it was $100,000 bond. Okay, y'all do y'all care? Do y'all have any fucks to give? Cause I don't. All right, so Mimi and Stevie. Mimi is starting to miss out Chris, I guess, because Stevie's there, so she's starting to miss Chris, but it wasn't meant to be. But she says that doesn't mean that she wants to get back with Stevie. And then she said, excuse me, y'all, having respiratory issues on here. They're saying that Stevie is getting too comfortable. And that's your fault, because you are making it so that he can't be comfortable. It's just like if you have a kid that's been in the house too long, you got to make it uncomfortable for their ass so they can get the fuck about your house. So the fact that you are making it that welcoming and comforting for him, yeah, you the reason. So Mimi wants to take a road trip to fucking North Carolina to see the baby. And I'm like, they was in North Crack-a-Lack, they ain't come holler at the motherfucker, but that's okay. Moving on. Mama D is trying to play matchmaker with Candyman, and she claims that Candyman can sing. Be nice. I'm just trying to see where, when. Okay. And then Candyman talks about, Bambi, and then you got Mama D doing what she does best. When the Bam is on the out, she's everything but the Bambi. And when she's on the ends, then oh, okay, she's in the palace. So it's going off on that little tangent, she in the palace, but I want you to be in the palace. And then, Candyman is pretty much telling her how, well, he says shit about the trans community, my friend's transgender. Oh, and I have it on my phone now. Mama D reached out to her. She said it was okay for her to meet up. So she already had that right there ready to play. And Scrappy's words were, if you were not born a woman, then you are a man with a wig on. Those are his words. And Mama D's whole thing is, well, I didn't raise him like that, this, that, and third, so I'm going to have to talk to him. So we'll see how that plays out. And then you have Mimi and Stevie on a little road trip, got the DNA test in hand. From what I see, old girl looking kind of suspect, because she looked like she, about to sit here and bust out to a switch. She ain't glistening, like she looked like she basted right now, with this information. And I guess she's trying to use that whole you want to see the baby type of thing as, maybe they not God. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I'm having respiratory issues and shit. I'm trying not to cough and shit on camera. It's not. Woo! And I'm not adding this shit out. but trying to use it as a way to where they probably won't push the issue to do the test. So we'll fucking see. Okay, so I kind of hinted at it, but I didn't say it. But it turns out old girl is crazy because she was like, "Do you want to see the kid?" Okay, well, there is in fact no baby, and she was saying that she was doing what she needed to do to get his attention because she's talented. So I'm assuming she's either a singer or actress. One of the two, and she was like, "I'm trying to get recognized." I mean, and she even kind of went so far as to say, there's talentless women that are getting recognized. You got Kim Kardashian with a sex tape. You got BB with a sex tape. I'm here like, oh shit! Ah! Like, I'm fucking flipping out because I'm just like, that shit was fucking epic. I'm sorry, I'll laugh from a good fucking place. And Mimi got her feelings and then she walked the fuck off, whatever. But Steve pretty much said, don't say shit else to me. But Mimi whole thing is, well, that's one down, one to go. Time to see if there's another baby. So then you got Mama D sitting down with Scrappy, and he pretty much said his piece, and there was more to that clip, and he was just like, you have a lot of these transgender women out here fooling men. He was like, so my whole thing is, I need to see a birth certificate. And Mama D is getting upset and the whole thing. He's like, and he's pretty much saying he has a right to his opinion. Now, I'm a firm believer of it's not always what you say is how you say it. It was very vile. So my question would be like, did you happen to meet up with somebody and have relations and that person that's turned out to be transgender? Is none of my business. But there's always a backstory to certain things, if that makes any sense. But personally, he has the right to his opinion. Real fucking talk. I mean, it's one of those where it didn't seem as if he was being intolerant, but it was one of those where it's just like, this is my stance, this is how the fuck I feel. But it came off as being very fucking hateful. But again, everyone is entitled to their opinion. You have a lot of people whose opinion not gonna necessarily mesh up with yours. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. All that I'm gonna say is that, I mean, if practice some fucking celibacy, bruh. Keep your motherfucking dick in your pants, bruh, and wait till shit, evolves before. You know what? Let me get off my fucking high horse and let me start trying to put my ideals off on other people. But that's what the fucking happened. Mama D wants him to clean it up. Okay, so you got Don and Joselyn meeting up. So Don is booking Joselyn's shows. I mean, I think we all saw that one coming, right? And Joselyn admits that she was lying. If you guys caught my tabloids trending topics with T that I did yesterday, whether it be live or it on the YT, I did mention that I did see this clip where Joselyn admitted that she pretty much lied to Mimi about the kids because she knows that there's still something there, and that Mimi will never put him on child support because of the relationship they have. So she pretty much lied, to put it out there to kind of like force her hand, but also to put Stevie through some more shit, and low-key put Mimi through some more shit. But this is one of those where I'm like, see, Mimi, you was right there talking about some, and I'm here feeling bad for Joselyn. I should be sitting here like, you should have been like, nah, take your man, nah, don't do it. That's your fault. It's your fault. I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck it means this much to you, whether or not if he has kids or not, but none of my business. So, but yeah, and my question to y'all is, how many of y'all actually believe those tears that she gave 2 weeks ago? And she's supposed to be going to this party Rick Ross is throwing, and again, it's to just continue to fuck with Stevie's head. You got Scrappy and Bobby V performing. He invites Betty Otto because his whole thing is, let's just make music. And she invites D Smith because hey, maybe he can man up and all this other stuff. D Smith is saying he has some explaining to do, and I'm just like, okay, we'll see where this goes. And my thing is, when the smoke clears, even though it's a general comment that he made, it can offend. That's just like, somebody saying all black people are this, all black men are this. It's one of those where, okay, yeah, that's some mad disrespectful shit. But when the smoke clears, you know, that's not me. So I'm not gonna sit here and get mad at a generalization. I might have to let you know, like, hey, I mean, you kind of coming left. But my thing is for D. Smith, if you are not hiding the fact that you are transitioning, if you are not hiding these facts, you are living your truth, but you are not tricking someone else. So if you know that you are not doing this, it shouldn't upset you that much. And to feel that you have to sit here and fight all of these battles, it's really not helping you. And the manner in which that, you know, D. Smith is doing this, it is really gonna fuck up her credibility and everything else. So we gonna see how this plays out. So Scrappy and D. Smith, for what it's worth, they pretty much come to an understanding. I mean, you can see D. Smith, first and foremost, I'm getting tired of people sitting here wanting to address personal shit at people's place of business. Like, that shit is fucking annoying. I got it. It's love and hip hop. It is what the fuck it is. Reality television. Yah, blah, blah. Real fucking talk. That shit is fucking annoying. And it shows that people have no fucking decorum at all. You know, especially with D. Smith being a fucking producer. This, like, even though he just got done performing, this is a place of business. Like, but they handled themselves, you know, maturely and whatnot. You know, D. Smith was aggressive in tone and whatnot, but D. Smith did make a good point, which is a point that James Caldwell had made a video, I don't want to say long time ago, but maybe like a couple months ago, of you do have some heterosexual men that know that, you know, this woman is transgender and they don't care, or, you know, they go about it. What the fuck? I'm sorry. It's a damn reality show and I don't know what it is. Look kind of interesting. Probably some shit that I don't. Nah, I'm not even watching that. Sorry. But you know, some of them, you know, they enjoy it, they want to taste it, or, you know, they want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever the case may be. Which is something that I'm about to call the girl D. was D. Smith said, that you do have some men that know and they don't care, but they're not going to fess up to it. He was like, well, maybe I should address that too. She was like, oh, well, maybe we can do it together on the video. He was like, no. He's like, nah, we're not finna fucking do that. But he's gonna do it at his own time. And she even said, I don't respect his opinion, but I gotta respect the fact that he has one. And I'm at least glad they came to that mutual understanding. But his whole thing is, and like I said, Scrappy has his point, it's not that he's saying that he hates transgender women or transgenders, period. It's just a facade, the farce that I am this even though I wasn't born this, and the other person not knowing. But D. Smith also saying, more often than not, I don't know how true this is, so if there's any transgender people out there, y'all get me together. But more often than not, it's known, it's put out there. So then you got me with Rashida. Rashida pretty much telling her, like, look, you falling back into the same trap. Don't do it. Mimi was like, I went doing my research, came up empty, so Joselyn was lying. I guess she did to get me on the Hey Stevie bandwagon. You are correct. Rashida shows her a picture that was in the blogs a while back of Joselyn being with Rick Ross. Monica was in the picture. You know, he had his hand all up on the thigh and stuff, real close like. And Mimi is just like, I don't know what this is, but I know Stevie gonna flip, and I'm trying to figure out why the fuck do you care? And I'm giving this too much energy, like I fucking care. Too much energy, y'all. They doing too damn much. Next week, I don't know. It just seemed like it's gonna be like 10 different storylines going on at one fucking time, but what the fuck ever. But Stevie J is in the fucking he's doing a fucking radio interview. Jay Nix is there too. And, you know, he's pretty much just saying that he and Josh are not together. Now, Jay Nix, I think he's being a little bit messy, but he asked, were y'all ever married? And he said, no, we were never married. But what was said before that is he was doing that, or doing things to stir the pot between him and Joselyn. But it seemed like he gonna come clean next week, so fuck it, they ain't married. We don't care, but we all knew. So that's all I got, y'all. A lot of shit happened. I know this is gonna raise a lot of discussions, but fuck it, put the shit down there. We gonna talk about it again. As always, please be respectful. You feel what I'm saying? We all may not necessarily agree to disagree, but we all can agree. We all can agree to disagree. we all may not necessarily be on the same things, but like I said, let's just respect each other's opinions. So that's all I have. Peace and love, y'all. Rate, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.